This is exercise 1.6 from the C programming language by Kernighan and Ritchie. Exercise 1.6 is on page 17. It says, verify that the expression get char does not equal end of file is 0 or 1. On page 16 is the program file copy. It uses get char and put char. It also uses a while loop. Let's just pull that up right now. I've got v1 file copy here. Here's the include stdio.h and the int main. We're used to seeing these by now. There's an integer, the variable c, and c uses a function called getChar and takes that value. A test is now made on this while loop. As long as c does not equal EOF, then we will go ahead and put the char, print it to the terminal, and we'll get another character. This seems pretty understandable, even though we don't know exactly what EOF is. Well, we can probably find that out by looking in stdio.h. We've done this before. Let's search for EOF. And there it is. It says with a comment, the value returned by fgetC and similar functions to indicate the end of file. One of those similar functions is getChar. Don't need to write this file. Let's go ahead and compile this and run it. That ought to work. Well, this seems reasonable. How do I stop? What was that about -1? Well, no, that's not end of file. Typing in -1. Control D is used for inputting end of file. Now, the exercise says verify that this expression getChar does not equal EOF is 0 or 1. Perhaps we better look at the second version of the program. This version is similar to the previous one. C equals getChar is right here. That's an error that I'll go ahead and fix right now. The C equals getChar is right here. At the bottom of page 16, your authors write, in C, any assignment, such as C equals getChar, is an expression and has a value. So the entire expression has a value, and that value is the left-hand side after the assignment. The value then of this expression is going to be compared and tested against EOF, which we know now is a -1. And as long as it's not a -1, we will put char of C. And of course, C is getting assigned right up here. And this will continue over and over. Let's go ahead and compile this. Now, let's do exercise 1.6. Verify that the expression get char does not equal EOF results in either a 0 or 1. There's a program here, test file copy. Let's take a look at it. Here's an int called C, and then another int, G. C is getting a value from getChar, and Go is getting the result of the test. C does not equal EOF. The while loop here says as long as Go equals 1, again, that's a Boolean test, then we'll go ahead and print Go. So here I've put Go colon and then a greater than symbol. And then here is the integer substitution, and then a less than symbol. This is just a string in which the value of Go is being substituted. And then print the character C, get another character, assign it to C, and test whether or not C equals the end of file. And then we go and test the value of Go. When this result is false, we will exit the loop, and after the loop, we will print the value of Go. Let's run this program. Oh, it's telling us that the value of Go is 1. Go continues as the value 1 as long as there's input. Control D. And after the loop, the value of Go is 0, which is the value of that Boolean test. So we have completed exercise 1.6. We have verified that the expression get char does not equal EOF is either 0 or 1.